Hi, I'm Mahara Ashlie. I am the founder and creator of the formulas that we have at Welstar, and I am sitting in the essential oil aromatherapy corner of our workshop. This is where we house our essential oils and where we make our synergies. I'm going to talk to you about aromatherapy. And what you need to know about aromatherapy is you don't know about aromatherapy unless you know about essential oils. And essential oils are the life force or the blood of a plant. And take lavender, for example, which is a very popular one. What you need to do in order to get lavender essential oil is to steam distill like 500 pounds of lavender to make one little 16-ounce bottle of lavender essential oil. And you therefore know that it's a very concentrated substance. It's a very sensitive, light sensitive, heat sensitive substance because it's a volatile oil, which means that it evaporates readily. It's actually like a solvent. If you put it on a painted wooden surface, it would work as a paint remover, if you will. So very small amounts of essential oils are needed in any formula in order to give it the potency of the therapeutic properties of that essential oil. And when you're using pure essential oils, you're using them by the drop. Very rarely would use more than like 5 drops per application. They're very concentrated. A little bit goes a long way. Now, essential oils are made generally by steam distillation. That's the most popular. There are other techniques to extract oils, some not so natural, where they use solvents in order to pull the essential oil out of the plant. I need a little breathe free right now. I think I'll give myself some. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. This is one of the Welstar synergies that we formulated specifically to help with respiratory issues. A lot of my formulations were created based initially on needs that I had for taking care of myself. Breathe Free is certainly one of them I still use today. How do we know a natural versus a perfume aroma? When I teach aromatherapy, or when I taught it in the past, I would bring out a bottle of rose perfume oil and I would let everybody smell that. And some people would be like, and some people would be like, eh. But then I would pass around a bottle of pure rose essential oil and I would let everybody smell that. And you would always get a, oh, that's so nice. And then I would pass the synthetic one back around and everyone would get a chance to smell that perfume again. And it really made the harsh recognition, edgy harshness that is at the end of a perfume, that when you smell it, if you have any kind of respiratory problems, you feel it immediately. It just like stops you. And that's how you know the difference. Use your nose. Your nose knows. So follow that. Now, synergies, like the ones that we develop, are basically a blending of 2 or more essential oils in one formula. And those essential oil merge together chemically so that they're no longer the sum of the parts. They create their own synergistic value, which is almost magical. And that's something that is very unique to the blending of essential oils, is that they combine and become their own unique entity in the synergy form. And then how do we use the synergies? Most importantly, we use the synergies the same way we would use any individual essential oil like lavender or tea tree that a lot of people are familiar with, or patchouli. You oftentimes can wear them as a perfume. In their concentrated form, all you need is a few drops on the wrist and then you put it on pulse points. I always tell people check for sensitivity first when using them, or 100% concentrated. Put a little on the inside of your elbow. If you don't have a reaction after a day, you're probably good to go. In the bath, you can use I sprinkle just a few drops right in my bath water, swish the water around, and then get in. Again, check for sensitivity if you're using them pure. You can add them to a carrier oil like sweet almond oil or apricot kernel oil and mix that up, just a little ounce at a time with, say, 15 drops would be a nice strong concentration. You can put that in your bath. I like to add them to things like my shampoo. I sometimes put them in my glow on to give that just a added aromatic value. And you can put them in massage oils, you can put them in your body cream, you can take a shower with them, sprinkle a few drops in the bottom of your shower, plug the shower up. You get a foot bath and a steam all at the same time. Gosh, the list goes on and on. You can put them on a tissue and stuff it in your pillow at night to help with insomnia. You can just open up a bottle like I did with my Breathe Free, and it did alleviate what was going on for me, and take a whiff right out of the bottle. You can use an aroma lamp, which is a tea light in the bottom of a vessel that holds a little bit of water and then a few drops of essential oil on top. You heat it and you get the evaporative qualities. You can also use a nebulizer, which is probably the most therapeutic way to get it into your body on all levels, and that's a story for another day. All right, that's it. Aromatherapy 101. It's a wrap. Bye. Thanks for visiting me.